Are you having a hard time dropping a nuke? Are you struggling to get that De-Atomizer? Well, if so, player, you came to the right video. But I know what you're thinking. Jimmy, I done watched a lot of other videos. I done watched other tips and tricks. It just ain't working for me. It's not helping me get that De-At. It's not taking my game to the next level. Well, this is the video you've been waiting for, player. This is the video you've been looking for. Yeah, people go show you how to get a nuke. But do they tell you how to play the game? Do they tell you how to master your opponent? I don't know who you've been talking to before, but right now, you talking to a Rolex wearing, diamond camo wearing, woo, kill feed stealing, De-Atomizer dropping, woo, jetpack and son of a gun, and I'm out here having a hard time holding these alligators down. Man, welcome to the Dean Zone. You know we out here styling and profiling as I hit him with that Ric Flair. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Jimmy Dean again. If this is your first time to my channel, welcome to the Dean Zone. But if you're one of my subscribers or you've been here before, welcome back. Now look at the class setup right there. That's important. The gun is important. Your rig is important. How you play the game is important. Now I've dropped you I got a great video on how to get a nuke easy. I'll leave that link at the top of the description right there. You can go ahead and check that out with that video. I'm trying not to cover some of the things in that video. It's a completely separate video. That is for more if you're running around here solo dolo trying to drop a nuke and the grind is real. But in this video right here, player, I'm going to suggest that you play in the party. First off, we're just gonna get right into it. I ain't gonna BS around. Let's just get into it. You need to play in the party. Now I prefer to play in the party in a 2-man or 3-man party. Now the players that you're playing with, they need to be somewhat decent. If anything else, they need to be able to at least call in UAVs constantly, counter UAVs. Now if you're playing with some real goons, you got some real goons on your squad that can get you that advanced UAV, oh, then player, you're in the game. Second thing is, ooh, it's on the kill feed. The second thing is, you need to play Domination. Now, in my other video, I go through team deathmatch, I go over the positives and all that, but in this video, I'm suggesting Domination in a 2- or 3-man party. The reason why you need to play Domination, it's less pressure. It's less pressure. When you play team deathmatch, there's only 100 kills. There's only 100 kills to go around. And you need to get 25 gun kills in order to drop that nuke. That's 25% of the kills in the game. Sometimes you start off rough. Sometimes you flowing. Like just now, look. I done took a death in the game already. That's not stopping my grind. I'm still pushing ahead. I'm still out here trying to make it do what it do. If I was in TDM, it builds more pressure on you if you die. You can go on little baby streaks and you might die in Domination, and you can come back and you can still drop a nuke. Or you can slow grind it. You can get your first 10 kills and pace yourself because you're not racing against the clock. The only thing that can press you and really ruin the time for you playing is if your team is triple capping. So as long as your teammates aren't triple capping, you always have time to drop the nuke. Period. So go to Domination with 2 or 3 players on your team. You need some dudes that's going to be able to drop UAVs, counter UAVs, and hopefully advanced UAVs. Now the system I use the UAV, the one that gets you more assist points, the epic one. It's a clutch. It's a crutch. I'm sorry. I have to use the epic version of that. And I use the rare. Oh, don't run up on your boy. I use the rare variant of the counter UAV. Now, it lasts longer, but it is weaker. But you got to look at it like this. If people are going to be shooting down UAVs and counter UAVs, they're going to shoot them down anyway. Ain't nothing you can do about it. So I use the rare one because it lasts longer. So it gives you more ability to get more score. I need more score so I can get to that advanced UAV. And with that one, you have to run the epic advanced UAV because it's on point. It is where your players are at all times. It's no lag. It's not sweeping. It's a constant advanced UAV, and it will let you know where your enemy's at.
Run that back.
Ooh, as I hit him with the rewind. But yeah, that is key. So that's the Scorestreak setup you need to be using. Now here's the kicker right here. Here's the kicker. Like I was watching my dude Murder Show. He was streaming earlier. I was talking about it in the stream, and I was trying to tell him like he felt just like I did. This game has been out this current moment I'm making this video almost 8 months. Almost 8 months. The first 7 months of the game's life cycle, I was dropping De-Ats. I was dropping nukes like it wasn't nothing. Now right there, you see that? See that death? That's when your boy had enough. That's the straw that broke the camel's back. So you know what I did? Once I drop my first enemy, the grind begins. Let's drop the beat on these boys. Like I was saying, right? So I was talking to Mercer and he felt just like I did. I hated Synaptic. I hated anybody running around with Synaptic in the KBAR. I hated it. Skinny bot, jumping around, boosting, using the KBAR. The same thing all the pub stompers using, everybody else is using. But it comes a time and a point where you gotta look at it like this. Do you want to get that De-Atomizer or you want to go home? You want to go to jail or you want to go home? You want to own that kill feed or you want to go home? If you want to get that De-At, use it. Use it. Everybody's using it for a reason. All the guys you see dropping nukes all the time, they dropping nukes and they doing it with one thing. Synaptic and KBAR. Because it works. It's the perfect combination. The skinny bot robot is harder for you to hit. You can jump shot around, and the KBAR itself is one of the most versatile guns in the game, especially if you're going for a nuke. Now don't put a suppressor on it. Use the class up I showed you at the beginning, because it helps you with a little longer range engagements. But this thing up close and mid range, it insta melt. It's hard to beat this gun in a gunfight. That's why everybody uses it. And then when you got Synaptic and you moving, you got the skinny bot, you win so many gunfights, it's ridiculous. Like, it's ridiculous. So seriously, I know you hate it. A lot of people hate the Synaptic. I seriously, the first 7 months, I hated it. I seen any dude jumping around like a little fairy with his jetpack on, with pixie dust falling out his butt. I'm just saying, I hated the Synaptic, and they was using nothing but KBAR. But I got sick of it. I was like, you know what? If you can't beat them, which I was beating them. I've been dropping nukes like it went done with FTL. But the old saying goes, if you can't beat them, join them. So I went to the skinny bot. I slapped on the KBAR, and this KBAR setup, oh, it's nasty. It melts. This right here is one of my go-tos. Like, if I just want to get in the lobby and just strictly wreck my enemies, murder them, and drop that De-At, I go to this setup. So I'm sorry if you love it or hate it. If you want the nuke, it's all about if you're trying to get the nuke. Don't listen to what everybody else says. Who cares what they tell you in the lobby? When you drop that De-Atomizer on them, what else is they gonna be saying except for no, please stop, mommy. I'm just keeping it real. Who cares what they say? Who cares what you think, man? This is the setup. So you got to go skinny bot, KBAR. You got to run those Scorestreak setups. Now listen, this is a trick. This is the key. When the advanced UAV comes out, get your kills. You want to get to an area, you get set up, you drop your enemies. But remember, like I said, this is not team deathmatch. You have time. You have until someone in one of these teams score 200 points. Now, the time it could take to do that, it could be a lot longer than TDM. It's less pressure on you. You can relax. You can breathe. Now, look, you see it right here? My boy on my team, Armlocks, he just dropped a nuke. Now, I was like 12-4, whatever, when I died, and he was 12-0. Now I'm searching. Now I'm going behind. My homie just dropped a nuke. He just dropped a nuke on these boys, hit him with that De-At, so you know I got to come through and hit him with the De-At. But here's the trick. I had time. I've been patient. I see it. Look, I was like, look, you see me getting pumped? I got to get mine. But it's domination. I breathe, slow my roll, watch the mini-map. That is the most important fact I'm about to give you. Mini-map awareness. You got UAVs going up. You got advanced UAVs going up. Watch the map. Watch the mini-map. You have to develop the ability to look at the mini-map and your screen. I glance at my mini-map pretty much every 10 seconds. I'm serious. At least every 10 seconds, I'm glancing at that mini-map. And you see the grind? You see the grind is real? I'm out here owning these boys. But I'm watching the map. And I'm trying to stay away from my teammates. Because your teammates, when the advanced UAV come up, they thirsty for kills. Ooh, as I pick up these twos over here sleeping, having a sleepover. Come on, player, you need tucked in, go to sleep. Mini-map is key. I know people that play the game for years and never pay attention to the mini-map. I'm tired of beating the dead horse. You have to watch the mini-map. Like, I'm serious. Ooh, as I hit him with that nuclear. Let's go. Mini-map is the most important thing. That and knows everything else I named, that's it. You have to watch the map. Watching the map, you will learn the flow of the game. And when you're watching the map and you're dropping all these UAVs and advanced UAVs, hold on, let's take this in. Breathe. But while you're watching the map and you're learning and you're developing how to use the Synaptic and the KBAR combo and move around, you will start to notice all of the spawns. All of the spawns. because you will see them all group up in one area and spawn. That's how you learn to spawn. So if your teammates press too far on A flag or C flag, you know exactly where you're going to spawn. And try not to triple cap. Seriously, avoid the triple cap at all costs. If a random is capping the flag and you're on your nuke grind, don't help him. Back off. Let him get murdered and then you lay down the dudes that murdered him. This is not a race. This is not a race. It's no pressure like it is in team deathmatch. It's all about being patient. It's all about owning your kill feed, owning your enemies, watching the mini map, and using Skinny Bot and KBAR. I'm just saying, player, it is what it is.
Kill feed.
Me and my dude right now, Armos, we both use Skinny Bot. We both using KBAR out here. Dropped the double De-Atomizer. Double Juggernauts. Oh, you see your boy on that ESPN top 10? These boys didn't know what to do. They couldn't even realize. Did they really just get hit with 2 De-Atomizers in the same game? 2 De-Ats, 1 cup? Well, that's it, y'all, man. That's the real. Tips and tricks from your boy. Nuking them 101 in the Dean Zone. Let's go, man. Smash that like button for your boy. Because were you not entertained? Were you not entertained? Oh, killing them. There it is. You see it? Juggernaut. These boys didn't want it with me. They didn't want it with me. Had to roll up on them in the limo. Hopped out with my boy Arm Locks. Dropped the double D-At. The double Nuke. The double Jugs. These boys didn't want to. Had to hit him with that Ric Flair. With that. Woo! I said I hit him with that. Woo! Ric Flair, though. Dean Zone. Nuking the noobs.